Well, the Women in Agribusiness Summit wrapping up today in Nashville. More than 1,000 women have come from all over the world to learn about ways to improve and take agriculture to the next level. One of the speakers, Stephan with Bunge. She talked about how the logistics in moving ag products has changed so much in the last decade.
The logistics space, when I first started my career versus now, is just drastically different. Not that there haven't been disruptions per se in these 15 years, but the disruptions are definitely increasing in severity, but also, instead of having 50 and 100-year floods, we're having 5 and 10-year floods or droughts, et cetera. So it's definitely becoming a more recurring issue. Teams have to be more resilient. The black and white, have everything planned out day to day, is always a good start, but we also have to be able to be nimble and flexible, utilize each other, and really try to make sure that we have plan B, C, D, double F in case some of these things happen, because a lot of the interruptions that are facing us today in the ag industry is nothing we can plan around, hurricanes, et cetera. So we have to have multi-plans, and we have to be able to be nimble and pivot whenever needed. So Bunge is a global company. We manage, lots of supply chains around the world. I actually just talked about it on my panel with some other industry colleagues about the complexities of a global export flow. Not only if you have to look at, the United States and all of the complexities that go into river level, labor, rail performance, crop conditions, you have to look at that in all the major growing regions and consumption regions around the world. And then you layer that again with a changing climate on top of more geopolitical issues that we've been facing the last 5 or 10 years, and it can be very challenging. So again, having that resiliency, having teams that have plans and talk about contingencies, and having the data also to come up with those plans are super important today in how we manage our global business.
Well, the summit ends this evening with Radical Innovation Challenge. It's where entrepreneurs in the ag space compete to win investment capital.